something about women getting flued out and they are flexing. They are flexing about the idea of a man flying them out to get some pum pum. Like,
stop it. Get some help.
They're literally getting on TikTok to share stories that you're supposed to be embarrassed by. Let us take a listen.
Story time on when I flew to another state to meet this young lit nigga that's lit on the internet. And to me, I felt like he was cat. So yeah, I met him on the internet. I was in Bahamas like the beginning of January for my son. I'm sorry, the beginning of February for my son's birthday or whatever. And he DM'd me on Instagram.
So she is a mother and she feels okay with sharing this story.
The ghetto. Like, need you. So I'm like, oh, I've been trying to give you me or whatever like that. So he like, you know, whatever. We gonna exchange numbers or what? So I'm like, yeah, because, like, you know, he's some fine shit. Like, I love dark-skinned niggas. And when I say he's some fine shit, bitch, he's some fine shit. Or whatever.
Pardon the language. You know how they are.
Like that. So on the internet, like, you know, he got 2 watches, big Cardi, 6 cars, supposedly own his house, and he young as fuck or whatever. Like that. Dressed nice, always designer down, like, always posting mad money, etc. So, you know, like, that's my type. I love me a hood, get money nigga. So he asked for my number or whatever like that. So I gave him my number and, like, he texted me. And I'm not gonna lie, like, it was little signs that I didn't like. Like, if you know I'm on vacation with my kids, like, I remember I posted my drink or whatever and I didn't text him right back. And he was on my phone like, oh, you see me text you or whatever, but you posting. Like, that right there was like, you only have my number for like 20 minutes, like, chill out. But I let him slide. So we planned to see each other or whatever like this, like whatever like that on this Saturday. That's it, this Saturday, right? And we planned for me to come Valentine's Day weekend or whatever. And he really was on some shit where, like, he was like, oh, come whatever, what day, what time, it don't even matter. Like,
that it's crazy to me. So she said she was in the Bahamas early February, pardon me, and then Valentine's Day weekend she was going to go see him. Valentine's Day weekend is still early February. So she was going to fly out to go meet somebody who she's known for a week to a whole different city to go meet somebody. She don't know if he is a human sex trafficker. She don't know, like, nothing. They're just risking all of this. But then also we got to put accountability on him and call out his behavior, because he's using flashy stuff on his social media to attract hood rats. I mean, to me, it's just the bottom of the barrel, attracting bottom of the barrel. And unfortunately, they're producing more bottom of the barrel and creating the cycle.
Wherever you could come, just come. So I chose that weekend because I'm free every other weekend for my kids. They go with their dad or whatever like that. So that was my free weekend. So I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I thought he was a fake page at first or whatever like that, because it just was like too good to be true. So we would only text. And, like, he'll tell me to FaceTime him, but by the time I FaceTime him or whatever, he not answering. Now he got an excuse or he don't FaceTime back. So, bitch, I started thinking, like, bitch, I'm going to get catfish if I go down here. So I told him, I'm like, look, this Wednesday, like the Wednesday before the Friday. So I'm like, FaceTime me before Friday or I'm not coming. So now he got all that energy. He FaceTime me, etc. I got him on the phone. Before you really couldn't, like, he'd just be texting and shit like that. So he FaceTime me. He was real. Looked the same. Looked good as fuck. I'm like, oh, yeah, I'm ready, etc. So Friday come and we talk. And I'm like, you know, like, you ready? Like, I'm at the nail salon. I'm like, you ready? Like, I can't wait to see you. I can't wait to meet you, etc. So he like, yeah, or whatever like that. But I feel like his energy was a little off because he was more excited days before. So I'm like, you good, love? Like, you okay? Because I'm like, I feel like your energy is, like, kind of off. Like, you're not excited as you was. So he's like,
this is somebody you've known for less than a week. You don't even know what their energy is like. Anybody can have an excited energy when you first initially meet them. Like, what?
Oh, I just found out I got to get my daughter or whatever today. Mind you, it's the day I leave. Like, I'm leaving at 10 p.m. at night to land. I think my flight would land like 12:48 a.m. originally. So I'm like, yo, I took our work for this or whatever, and I already checked into the flight. And he's like, well, what's the issue? Nobody didn't tell you not to come. Like, you can still come. I'm good. I'm gonna just get a sitter. If anything, her and the sitter just stay at my house, and we could just get a room. So I'm like, you know what? All right, that's cool. I'm all for that, or whatever the case may be. So I still go. Like, I get my nails and I run to the mall. I get everything I need. I pack my shit, And I tell him, like, all right, I'm supposed to land at this time. I go to the airport. Mind you, y'all, I'm rushing because I'm always fucking last minute. I get to the airport. I board the flight or whatever like that. So before I boarded the flight, he texted me this hotel, like Cigna or something like that. It's like one of the best hotels in Atlanta. So I tried to book the hotel online, but everything was booked up. So I told him, I'm like, look, everything booked up because it's Valentine's Day weekend. So he like, nah, you got to call. So I called and like everything was booked the fuck up. Like literally it was no hotel. So he like, well, find whatever you can find and just book it. And I'm going to get you from the airport. So I'm like, you know, what's your budget? So he like, what you mean? I'm like, what's your budget? Like I'll book the room. But when I land, I expect to get my money back or whatever like that. So I'm on the plane, y'all. The plane done took off. So the nigga like, oh, the least you could do is pay for the room. So I'm like, huh? So this when the mishap come in. Because I get it, okay, we supposed to stay at your house originally, but then your child came into play. So now we gotta go stay somewhere.
What? She was going to stay at his house initially. She does not know this man from Adams. And not only was she going to go to a whole new city to go meet up with him, she was going to go stay in this man's... Y'all need to start watching Snapped. I'm sorry. Y'all need to start watching some true crime documentary. Y'all need to start. Because you see, them drug you and them take you away. And then now you going to blame. Black men, you going to blame. The system, you going to blame. And then when anybody calling you out on this kind of behavior, it is victim blaming. Y'all claim it is victim blaming. No, sir.
Which is cool. Because I think a hotel is better anyway. Because you don't know me and I don't know you. And it's more safer, I feel like. So he like, yeah, like you can pay for the room. I'm gonna fund the rest of the trip. Baby, you a whole scammer. You think I'm paying for a motherfucking hotel for you to come fuck on me?
She is surprised that a scammer is scamming her.
So he all like, yo, I feel like you could pay for something. I'm funding the rest of the trip or whatever the case may be. Yo, so we start arguing or whatever like that. So then the plane land and I'm like, you really arguing over a $300-something hotel, but you scamming, you hitting all these licks, all this big money you posting. I mean, like $20,000-$30,000. You can't book a $300 hotel. And I just felt like if you brought me to your city, you should make sure I'm good. Like if you came to my city and something happened, I'm going to correct it before you get there. I'm going to figure this shit the fuck out. Because I mean, why wouldn't I? Like it don't make sense. I didn't ask to come there. You wanted to come. Now I agree we wanted to see each other, but still, like, what? So when I landed, the nigga arguing, going all back and forth with shit. So I'm like, listen, cancel your sitter, stay home with your kid. Go ahead and bond. I'm cool. Like, I ain't even link you no more, etc. Y'all, this nigga was like, oh, you must be coming to come see another nigga. Nigga, what? I took off from my job, stopped one of my business to come see you. And you talking about another nigga? That's your response? Y'all, he kept fucking arguing. I couldn't believe it because I'm like, bro, like, if you getting all this money and you got all this motion, all this shit going on, like, $300 is nothing. So I'm like, if I book this hotel, you can't come. So that's what the fuck I did. I booked the hotel, and shout out to that Spirit flight attendant because, yo, he stayed in that airport with me and found me a hotel, y'all. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have had nowhere to stay, like, at all. But I booked that hotel, y'all, and I left that nigga on red. Like, I stopped responding, and I just made it into a solo trip. But I still was just, like, mad because I trip. Like, Atlanta, cool. We used to do that for New Year's, but, like, just to go and spend that much money, it was just, like, I could have went somewhere else.
What's wild to me is this is a mother, and she is this easily influenced. She is this naive. She found a scammer. She found a scammer on social media and go pick up herself and fly to a whole different city for go meet up with this scammer. And then she is surprised that the scammer scammed her. Not only that, she take her business to social media because she does not see the shame in this. Some of them don't have no shame tree.
Like, that was kind of crazy. So me personally, I just feel like his lifestyle got to be kept because I done dealt with some big money niggas. Like, I mean, rich niggas, like that's running businesses to get legit money. I done dealt with a rapper. I'm not gonna say who the fuck he is because he is a big rapper that y'all listen to every single day. And niggas with money ain't complaining. They not doing all that. Like, I'm telling you, they not doing all that.
These women are prostitutes.
When you come see them, they have everything into play, everything booked, bitch, your itinerary set up, all that. Like, it ain't making sense. So to me, his life was just cat. And to be honest, I never really seen him go out and do nothing or anything of that nature. Like, he not in the mall blowing no money. Like, he ain't no 5-star restaurants. Like, he really don't be doing nothing. Like, he might go skate or something, but, like, other than that, like, that nigga don't be really doing shit like with the money he's supposed to have. Like, he got all this motion. You would think he'd be tripping, like something like.
How would you know? You've only known him for a week, and what if he doesn't post things on his social media?
None of that. So me personally, the life is cat. And
how would you know?
I was just mad because I felt like, damn, like, I flew here to see you, and this happened. Never doing it again. And then his
never doing what again?
Well,
y'all put a 1 in the comment section if you think that she would get in this situation again. I strongly believe that she will find herself in this situation again, because she is this naive, need validation, need affection young lady who cannot see her ways.
You knew what I had going on and you still came. Nigga, you never told me not to come. When I checked in with you and we spoke, you told me to still come. It wasn't an issue. And you was going to get a sitter. Like, what? That don't even make sense. Like, make it make sense. I would have said the fuck home. I'm not that pressed to see no nigga. Like, bitch, you know, I get niggas. Like, what?
Wow. Clearly you don't.
Real. I was just upset at the fact that you still allowed me to come or whatever like that, knowing that you was going to do that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not saying he lying about getting his kid, because bitches do that. Like, bitches that know it's a Valentine's Day week or something going on and be like, oh, yeah, you not, I'm gonna stick him with the kid because I don't want him to be with no other bitch. So it do be like that, but still, like, come on, yo. Like, I don't live down the street. I live in another state. I flew there.
Idiot. No, I must say both of them bottom of the barrel. Him for flashing his lifestyle on social media to get women's attention, and she for being the woman that that kind of lifestyle caught her attention. Both of them bottom of the barrel, and I feel like she made this video to make herself feel better without realizing just how it make herself look. These are the same kind of black women who, when you ask what do black women deserve, everything.
Black women deserve everything.
All black women deserve everything, but look at the trash. These are the same kind of black women that hardworking black men who are on their grind, have their morals, their values, and everything in place, supposed to stay back and save the community of these trash. Without us calling out and identifying that these trash exist in our community, we're expecting the men of value to protect a community filled with these trash, and we are wondering why men are like, nah.
Get to the chopper!
Y'all go check out this video. Another girl sharing her flued out story, because none of them have shame, none of them have pride, none of them have no kind of decency. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.